Hi, book friends. This book is called Grasshopper and the Ants. Let's see how the busy ants work hard while the grasshopper plays his music all day. Let's open the book. Are you ready? Here we go. It was summertime, and the sun shone in the sky. Grasshopper played her fiddle and sang her songs. There goes Grasshopper, playing the fiddle. All the animals smiled and danced. All through summer, Grasshopper's music floated through the valley. Grasshopper was never hungry. The fields were full of flowers and seeds and grain. There was always plenty of food. She could eat whenever she wanted to. Not everyone in the valley danced and sang. The ants worked all summer long, gathering food. As Grasshopper played her fiddle, she could see long lines of ants crawling over the hill, with all kinds of food on their backs. Do you see the ants, friends? They're all there, working very hard, gathering food. Then summer ended, and colder winds began to blow. Winter had arrived. Grasshopper looked for something to eat, but food was harder to find now. It started to snow. It got colder and colder. Grasshopper shivered from the cold. She could hardly sing or play her fiddle, and she was starting to feel very hungry. Grasshopper is looking different. Grasshopper looks kind of blue instead of green. Grasshopper couldn't find any seeds or grain. The flowers had all disappeared. She flew from one hill to the other. Then she flew across the valley, but there was no food anywhere. At last, Grasshopper came to an ant house and knocked on the door. The ants opened the door and looked at her. "What do you want?" they asked. "Please help me," said Grasshopper. "I am so cold and hungry. I can't even play my fiddle. Can you give me something to eat?" Do you think the ants are going to help the grasshopper? The ants shook their heads. "Last summer we worked hard and collected food while you fiddled your time away," the ants said. "Now you are hungry and want our food. We have nothing for you." And with that, they shut the door. The ants did not help Grasshopper. Poor Grasshopper hopped down the road until she came to another house where more ants lived. She knocked on the door and asked for food. But again, the ants shook their heads. "We can't help you. We have only enough food for us," they said. They shut the door in Grasshopper's face. Another family of ants did not help Grasshopper. Night came, and Grasshopper was very cold. She knocked at the last house, and a little ant opened the door. "Look, look!" cried the little ant to her family. "It's our friend Grasshopper, who sang and played for us all through the summer." Look at Grasshopper, looking so pitiful. The ants welcomed Grasshopper into their home. Warm yourself near the fire, said the father ant. Have some of this hot soup, said the mother ant. You look like you need a good meal. And that's exactly what Grasshopper needed. A warm fire, some yummy food. And look at the food that they collected. That's the grain, and they have berries. Yummy! They helped the grasshopper. Oh. Now we can listen to your beautiful music, said the little ant. The mother ant had an idea. Why not stay with us? She asked. Then we can sing and laugh and dance the winter away. And that's just what happened. Wow! The ants opened their hearts to the hungry and cold grasshopper and let her into their home and took care of her. And guess what? They had fun singing and dancing all winter long because Grasshopper has that fiddle. That's right. And that's the end of Grasshopper and the ants. Well, I learned that it's fun to play, but working hard helps you get ready for tomorrow. Isn't that right? And I also learned that it's very important to ask for help. That's right. When you need help, you have to speak out and ask for help. And even though some people may not help, there are some people that will because they're full of love and they're giving. All we have to do is be brave and ask for help. And someone will help us, friends. Well, until next time, bye, book friends.